The Emerald Cup Cannabis Fair has returned to Santa Rosa after a year off for the pandemic. KPIX5's John Ramos reports, even though it's meant to celebrate the industry, many growers say they are barely hanging on.
In 2016, California voters approved Proposition 64 legalizing recreational cannabis, and those who produced the product thought their ship had come in, but it hasn't quite worked out that way. The Emerald Cup Harvest Ball returned in person to the Sonoma County Fairgrounds, and with it, the crowds of cannabis fans seeking their favorite craft brands of bud. But this year, organizers offered a free space to long-established growers who, in the current market, can't even afford to rent a display space.
But in 2021, to see legacy brands that are here today not be able to afford to come to be at Emerald Cup if we didn't give them this free space, I think it's really heartbreaking and just is a real indicator of where we are in the industry as a whole.
This was supposed to be a golden age for cannabis, accepted by the public and at long last officially sanctioned by government. But instead, many growers are on the verge of collapse. Does it feel like it was legalized, but not really?
It absolutely was not legalized. We are in a regulated environment. We are not in a legal environment. There is nothing free about the cannabis market.
Prop 64 limited cultivation to 1 acre to favor small farmers, but the state pulled a fast one to accommodate big corporate farming interests by allowing an unlimited number of 1 acre licenses. Blair Auclair grows cannabis in Mendocino County under the brand Radical Herbs. Because of overproduction by large farms, her product that used to fetch $1,600 a pound now sells for about $300 a pound. But the state's cultivation tax stays the same no matter the price. So now, almost half of her revenue is going to pay taxes.
There's county taxes, there's city taxes. It's like every chance somebody gets, and it's not a little bit, it's a lot.
Then there's the regulation. Farmers can't sell their product directly to anyone. It must be sold through a licensed retailer and can't even be transported except by a licensed hauler.
A lot of people have a voice. I mean, cannabis is still, a lot of people are afraid of cannabis and what it brings to the area.
And that may be at the heart of the problem. The cannabis industry is still trying to overcome an image of reefer madness from people who may not want it to prosper anyway. In Santa Rosa, John Ramos, KPIX5.
The state reported over $172 million in excise tax revenue in just the second quarter of 2021. Sales tax revenue from cannabis came in at over $120 million for the same period.